Hey there, it's Irit, and I have a new process video, and here is my finished layout. I'm using the October hip kits with some of the free cut files for November actually, and I'm not sure if these ones, there's a ton of cut files this month. Some are free for everyone and some are free for just subscribers. So just check out the HipKit Club website and take a look. There's a ton of them. And I don't do in general a lot of holiday scrapbooking, but I thought I would show you that some of the die cuts are completely versatile and you don't have to use them just for holiday scrapbooking, even though I know a lot of people do December daily and all those things, so then you'll have really a ton of stuff. But I just had this beautiful photo that I took on kind of a weekend trip, well, like a day trip that we took just driving around. And yes, I'm lucky enough to live in such a beautiful area, and it's fall now. The colors are just gorgeous. So I thought it would be fun to use some of these tree cut files. And I just got a bunch of them of white cardstock, and I'm using also the little triangles that actually are cut out from that outline of the tree. I really like that outline. And so I'm just using a combination of, there's like a outlined tree and then there's kind of a regular tree. It doesn't have a trunk, but I have to say I don't really care. I'm not going for, realism here. So before I cut them, I did kind of manipulate them a little bit in the Silhouette software, just changing a bit the size, making some more skinny, some more wider, more wide or wider. There's no such thing as more wider. I don't know. Anyway, sorry if my grammar is lacking. In German, it's actually incorrect to say more something, like more beautiful or something like that. You have to add the ER at the end on everything pretty much. Anyway, what? Why are we talking about that? Let's focus on the layout. So I just changed them up a bit to create a more interesting look, very whimsical. I am really inspired with this layout by Ashley Oliver. She's also Soap House Mama, Purple Mailbox. I really like her style and just the way I also built this layout with a lot of white and white on white and strips of pattern paper, and then I'm going to add some white paint and watercolor. It's very much her style, so I just want to give her credit where credit is due. It's just a really fun way to play around. I don't have a lot of time to scrapbook lately, so this is just a really fun way to, just play with patterns. And going for kind of a monochromatic color scheme is really helpful with making the process faster, because you're already quite limited with your choices. I mean, there's still a lot in the kit with these colors, but obviously there's a lot less because there's also a lot of pretty aquas in the kit. So so just monochromatic makes really limits the choices. And I did want a little pop of that black and white or black and cream stripe that was in one of the pattern papers. So I added a very small mat to my photo. There's just, I don't know, like a couple of millimeters peeking there. but it's enough for the effect that I wanted. And then for balance, I added that tiny strip at the bottom from the same pattern paper. And now I'm just going through all my die cuts. You can see there's like a ton in these kits. But I have to say, I really like how those two foxes look, like the big one, I don't know, mommy, daddy fox, whatever, and then the little one. And also I had some leftover like a circle that I punched for a previous layout and I didn't use from one of the pattern papers, and I put it behind them, and I really love how that looks. But I am random, but you know, I could use that on any family photo, which I have a lot of, so I didn't see a reason to use it on this layout, which just has a photo of beautiful scenery. So so I'm going to save it for another layout. The florals, however, are a different story, and I thought they just went perfect with this. I cut them out from one of the pattern papers. The background of that pattern paper is like a really dark navy, I guess. But if you cut the flowers, then, you know, you only get the light coral colors. So I just added those as embellishments here and there. And I'm also going for kind of a symmetrical design where everything is centered. It was so much fun to create this layout. It was really, really great. Really enjoyed the process. And just trying to see how these flowers fit, I want to say. And I really like the die cuts and white on white. I'm totally on a white on white roll right now. I just really enjoy it, and it looks beautiful when you add watercolors to it, which I will do at the end of this. So I'm not going to add a lot more to this. This is pretty much how it's going to stay. I just want to add a little bit of that washi, but for some reason it's giving me a little bit trouble. And this came in the embellishment kit for October, and there are some great patterns in that booklet. It's a 12 by 12. No, it's not a 12 by 12, but it's 12-inch strips of washi, and they are just gorgeous with gorgeous colors and patterns. Really, I really love that booklet. So I'm thinking about my title, and as usual, I am super unimaginative, and I'm just going to use those puffy stickers that say "Love this." I don't have anything witty to say about this beautiful view, so there you go. And the "Love this" was the perfect color. These puffy stickers are from the Cedar Lane collection. That's a pink paisley collection. There's lots of stuff in this kit from that collection. And they are super cute. I've used a bunch of them, and I have already plans for the other ones if I get to it. So the kit also, I think that was in... Okay, I'm not sure which kit it came from. Maybe the main. But there's like these wood veneers from... I want to say We Are Memory Keepers. I think they have something like with a family collection, something like that. So we got a package of those, and they're great. There are some great images there of like the little people. I don't know. There's a weird name for it. I'm not sure if it's party people or potty people. Like potty in the toilet. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm probably, kind of giving away my low IQ in this video, but or my lack of, knowledge of American culture. So, little wooden people, forgive me if I called you party people when you are potty people, or potty people when you are party people. Anyway, let's focus here. People, regular people. in the world. So I end up just using the little flowers from those wood veneers, just here and there on my layout. And I added some white paint. I did that off camera because I did it kind of fast before I went to sleep. It's the type of thing that is perfect to do, before you go to bed, because then the paint can dry in the night. And now I'm adding some watercolor with my Prima watercolor pencils that came in the color kit for October, and they are gorgeous and the colors fit perfectly to the kit. It's just a pleasure to use. So I started with adding the peach and pink colors kind of, and now I'm adding a little bit of gray for shadowing and some interest. And this is again Ashley Oliver's influence, and also my new obsession with this watercolor mixed media artist called Daniel Donaldson, which I talked about, I think, in my chit chat video. So here's my finished layout. I hope you enjoyed this and this inspires you to use the cut files maybe in a non-traditional holiday way. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.